They say that this massager is a modern mom's best friend. Is it a must-have? Let's find out. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mommy Rachel and I am the founder of NipNook, your mom online community. Here we talk about honest recommendations, product reviews, in-depth, comprehensive product reviews, and real conversations. And we share, we laugh, we connect, and we talk about the ups and downs of motherhood. For this review, we are going to talk about the key features of the Flow Lactation Massager, what's included in the box, user control or how you can maximize the use of your lactation massager, and also some care tips or care guides. And at the end of it all, we are going to do our NipNook review. And I would also like to thank Supermama Lab for sponsoring this video. Now let's talk about the pros and the cons, what we love and what we dislike about the Flow Lactation Massager. Number one, for the pros, it's a big favorite. It has hot and cold relief. So this is actually the first lactation massager I've tried with a cold temperature setting, and it's actually very useful, especially for myself. Like after I work out, I use this for my knees specifically, or if there are sore areas. Aside from that, it is very useful for when you want to break clogged ducts, or if you want to reduce swelling, or if you just want to soothe muscle pains or even very minor injuries. And for the hot and cold relief, I love that there is very easy navigation of the power vibration and the temperature settings because of its intuitive designs. So if you choose the cold setting, if you press that, it is going to automatically change the metal plate to cold real quick. Now what I love about this too is that when you press the temperature button, which is for the heat, it instantly changes to hot within 5 seconds. And it's really hot. Now the heat temperature also has 3 levels. So depending on, for example, if it's on your skin directly, or if it's on top of a shirt, then you can change the settings. But I love that it changes really quick. Number two, what I love about the Flow Lactation Massager is that it has its targeted vibration action. So I mentioned earlier that it breaks down clogged ducts, it supports drainage, and when you have the option to do that, it's going to help with your milk supply or your milk flow. Now, there are actually different surfaces to target specific sore spots like clogged ducts, or if you have engorged breasts from, maybe you need to feed soon or whatnot. There are different sides here, which is the targeted tip, and then the tri-relief plate, and also the scooping edge. So if you use the vibrating action, you can quickly alleviate those soreness, the clogged ducts, or those muscle pains because of these edges. So depending on the specific use, you have different options to make it easier for you. I know that we've been talking about this to support your breastfeeding journey, but as a modern mom, we do a lot of things. We work out, we go to work, right? And sometimes, and as we age, we experience back pains. What else? Shoulder pains, right? Even from lifting, carrying our kids, we experience all of those things. And that's one thing that I discovered with the Flow Lactation Massager. I was able to use it for my knees, for my sciatica nerve issues now that I'm pregnant, and also the slight injury here that I've experienced from a previous workout. Now, there are also multiple vibration options for you, 3 intensity levels and 2 frequency settings, so the relief mode and the expression mode. Number 3, let's talk about how compact it is and how convenient it is to use. So because of its ergonomic design, you can easily use it with your single hand. And you know how some massagers have their awkward shapes or looking like guns? It is hard to navigate it on your or use it on your body. So that's why I appreciate the shape of this. It's well thought of, and as well as the tips so that it can target specific areas directly. Now, when you use other massagers, sometimes you will need someone else to help you, point it to the right area. But this one, I was able to use it by myself and, targeting my back, my shoulder, and as well as my knee. So it's so easy. You can also bring it with you. It comes with a pouch. You can easily store it in your purse. One of the reasons why it's also convenient is that for one full charge, you can use it for 60 minutes. Easily place this in the dust bag storage, place it in your purse. If you need to go somewhere, use it as you're commuting, or if you are online, working on site, pumping in the lactation room, this is something that you can easily carry around with. Last but not least, it comes with a 12-month warranty. So for something this small, it comes with a 1-year warranty. And though we've tested it out, or in the process of testing it out, we did not encounter any issues with the motor or with the battery, and did not require us to reach out to their customer service. But I've had a product that I've reviewed in the past from Supermama Lab. They are responsive, they are quick to act, and just needed some replacement, and they were able to send it quickly. After talking about what we love about the Flow Lactation Massager, let's talk about what we dislike, or some opportunities that I see if you use this lactation massager. So number 1, the charging port has no cover, so just be mindful about that. And this is why it was mentioned earlier that as for the care guide, make sure that you do not soak this in running water. All you have to do is to clean it with a damp cloth or a wipe, which make things easier, right? The second thing you have to be mindful of is because of its cooling function, there are air vents for the air circulation. And we just have to be mindful of the holes on the actual massager itself. And this is why it's important to always store it in your dust bags that come with it, just to protect foreign objects from entering these air holes. This massager is definitely a modern mom's best friend, and if you want to get yours, you can check it out via supermamalab.com.ph or via Shopee, Lazada, and TikTok. You can also go to selected baby company and Edamama stores.